Hi, my name is Allison Robinson, and I am the speech pathologist at Oklahoma Able Tech. This video is going to explore free to low-cost assistive technology solutions in categories like reading, vision, hearing, writing and keyboarding, composition, and communication. All solutions are $50 or less. Children young and old could benefit from many of these items and resources. We'll start by quickly defining assistive technology, or AT, as something that helps someone do a task better, faster, or more efficiently that might otherwise be difficult or impossible to do without it. AT includes devices and services, so let's look at a more descriptive legal definition. AT can be a device or piece of equipment that is used to increase, maintain, or improve functional capabilities of children with disabilities. AT is also a service that directly assists children with a disability in the selection, acquisition, or use of an AT device. Let's take a look at some free to low-cost items that are helping children in the home and at school. Being able to read and access text for fun and learning purposes is necessary for children to become more independent readers, and there are many free resources that can help. Natural Reader is a free program used on a computer that turns text from different file types into speech. Bookshare is an amazing resource for free, accessible educational materials, also known as AIM. File formats for Braille, audio, and digital textbooks, novels, children's books, and much more are available for free. Bookshare also offers free ways to open these files that provides text-to-speech options, including Read Out Loud and Victor ReaderSoft Bookshare editions, as well as the Bookshare web reader that works through Google Chrome's browser. Here's a demonstration of the free reader with the novel Black Beauty. The free reader we're using is the Bookshare web reader. We load our book and scroll down to the part that we would like it to read aloud. We hit the speaker to start text-to-speech.
Chapter 01, My Early Home. The first place that I can well remember was a large, pleasant meadow with a pond of clear water in it.
Bookshare also works with apps on Android and Apple devices to provide text-to-speech options. Go Read is available on Android platforms, whereas Voice Dream and Read to Go are available on Apple devices. Let's see how the app Read to Go reads the novel Black Beauty. Here's the app Read to Go.
Welcome to a penning book. Chapter 01, My Early Home. The first place that I can well remember was a large pleasant meadow with a pond of clear water in it.
When it comes to AT for those with hearing impairments, there are many accommodations we can make to help children. Sitting or standing while facing a person with a hearing impairment can help give him or her the ability to read lips, as well as face and body language. Providing other visual cues, tactile cues, and amplifying positive sounds in the person's environment are also very helpful. Time timers provide a visual representation of time that children often are not otherwise provided. Online time timers are free, and many do not even require a download. Apps like SoundAmp can turn an Apple device into an assistive listening device. With a pair of earbuds or headphones, the device can now amplify sounds in the environment that the child otherwise may not be able to hear. Other devices that add light and vibration signals are also available and tend to be inexpensive. Built-in accessibility on computers and tablets also allow for free accommodations for those with hearing impairments. Again, adding visual alerts, changing headphones or earbuds to channel all sound through one ear, and adding captioning are just a few of the built-in features available to computer and tablet users. Finding AT to help those with vision impairments can be inexpensive as well. Using color overlays, large spaced or bold lined paper, and special writing utensils like 2020 pens can be free and or very low cost. Changing or adding lighting by using a book clip light, for example, can be a great way to enhance the printed word or pictures being viewed. Remember, an item may simply be technology to those without a disability, but for the child with a disability, it may be the difference between them doing the task independently or not at all. Magnification tools. Magnification tools are also great accommodations. MagEyes allows for hands-free magnification, whereas magnifying bars work as great handheld magnifiers. Built-in accessibility features on computers and tablets have great tools to help those with vision impairments. PCs have a narrator that provides text-to-speech, reading the contents of your screen out loud, and a magnifier that enlarges the screen content. Macs have VoiceOver that provides text-to-speech, reading the contents of your screen out loud, and Zoom, which enlarges screen content. The iPad has a plethora of settings that can be changed to meet the needs of the user, including, but not limited to, zoom, invert colors, large and bold text, all of which may provide better access to the screen content. Let's see how some of these features work. I go into my settings, choose the General tab, then Accessibility over here on the right. Here are my vision accessibility options. Let's see how Zoom works. I toggle this to turn it on. Then I use 3 fingers to move about the screen. Double tap twice to zoom out. When it comes to handwriting or keyboarding, there are some great free and low-cost AT solutions. Pencil grips, slant boards, and writing birds can help with handwriting, and all are under $50. Once again, there are built-in features on computers and tablets for features like on-screen keyboards and touch screens, where a child could access a keyboard using a cursor or touching the screen's keys. When fine motor is a huge challenge, children can use the built-in speech recognition features on computers and tablets to dictate answers, turning speech to text immediately. Composing research papers and essays becomes important from elementary school on. There are many supports that children can access for free and low cost that make this process as painless as possible and greatly increase the child's ability to compose lengthy papers and essays quickly and independently. Freeology and FreeMind are 2 sources that help in mind mapping and outlining content for papers and essays. Freeology has many free graphic organizers that are eye-catching and motivating for children to use no matter how young or old they are. There are also free built-in features like spell checker and autocorrect. On tablets like the iPad, these features and others, including a dictionary and word prediction, are now built in as well. For students who may need an app that gives even more support than the built-in features have to offer, CoWriter and iReadWrite are great apps to help with composition. Students can combine built-in accessibility with these app features to compose papers and essays quickly and independently. Watch how iRead-Write works for composing sentences. Here's the iRead-Write app. There are many different ways that I can input my information into this app. One way is using built-in speech recognition by touching the microphone at the bottom and then speaking my sentence. This is how I write a sentence, period. It used speech recognition and put my sentence here. I still had to put my punctuation at the end. Another way I could write my sentence is by using the on-screen keyboard. The app has built-in word prediction over here on the left. So if I were to write this sentence again, it's guessing this. The first time I touch it, it says the word. The second time, it puts the word into my app. Now is already guessed, or I can use my on-screen keyboard. If I use word prediction, it limits the number of keys I have to hit, which can be really good if I have difficulty with fine motor and touching the keys on the screen. Last but not least, we are going to look at some free to low-cost AT solutions for communication. Using images to help a person understand and communicate is a great way to support language development, whether those images are drawn from clip art or Google Images, taken from a camera, or from a purchased software. BoardMakerOnline.com allows users to share pre-made communication boards with others. Using images in a talking photo album is a low-cost way to create a speech-generating device, which is typically very expensive. Apps can be a more inexpensive option as many big companies create light or free versions of their more comprehensive high-dollar apps. Sonoflex Lite is one that incorporates single words and short phrases for communication. The Dynavox Compass app, in its full version, is available for free for speech pathologists. Lingraphica apps are free and include apps with pain scales and other speech-generating options for face-to-face communication. Point-to-Pics and Scan-to-Pics are created for children who are going to use their finger or a stylus to touch the screen, and for children who will be using a switch to access the pictures, respectively. The light versions of these two apps do not allow for customization, but for a small price, users can include their own images and photos. Let's look at how some of these work. The first communication app we'll look at is Sonoflex Lite. This app has single words and phrases built in. I can do it. All of the words go up here in my speech bar, and I can touch it to say the whole sentence.
I can do it.
More words are down here in these folders. So I can say, I go.
I go.
All right. The next communication app we'll look at is the Dynavox Compass app. This one uses visual scene displays and hotspots. My words are located in these hotspots. This app also has more phrases built in versus individual words. So I'll click one button.
This is a fun party.
And it says my whole sentence.
The food is awesome.
The third communication app we'll look at is Point-to-Pics. This app allows me to record the name of one of my students,
Lauren. What now?
then allows them to choose from 4 options. On the light version, I cannot customize. In the full version, I can put my own pictures in here. Let's try tickle.
Tickle, ha ha ha.
Lauren, you chose.
Tickle, ha ha ha.
There are 3 very important points to note about the AT items mentioned in this video. Number 1, prices of AT reflect certain brands' value and will vary. Number 2, many pieces of AT can overlap into multiple categories and be used for different reasons to benefit the user. And number 3, products listed in this presentation are a representative list of products available at the time this presentation was recorded. This is not an exhaustive list of AT items. Visit Oklahoma AbleTech's website at http://okabletech.okstate.edu/AT menu for a more complete list of free to low-cost assistive technology solutions by category. When it comes to providing assistive technology for children, we should not shy away because we think it will be too costly. As you've seen today, many items are built into devices that children already have available to them, or as a standalone device, are very inexpensive. When an AT item is more expensive, there is help out there to provide it at no cost to the child with a disability or his or her family. The AIMS Center at the Oklahoma Library for the Blind, along with Liberty Braille, provide AT devices for the school term for children with visual impairments. The Oklahoma Equipment Exchange connects Oklahomans who have AT they are no longer using with others who are in need. Determining what AT device works for a student with a disability is so important, but we can't forget to put the information about needed AT into the IEP, or Individualized Education Plan. The exact device does not need to be listed. However, the features of the device should be included. For example, if the tool is a note-taking device, I would write that the student needs a portable device with speech recognition and word prediction capabilities. The Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, or IDEA, lines out where in the IEP assistive technology should be included. For further assistance in including AT in the IEP, please visit the Oklahoma AbleTech website at www.okabletech.okstate.edu and look under the Resources tab under Children and Youth. Oklahoma AbleTech also has a funding manual available under the Resources tab that lists both public and private sources that provide all types of AT to children and adults. AbleTech also offers demonstrations and short-term loans of assistive technology to Oklahomans to help them determine if a piece of AT will meet a person's needs in the environment in which they will be using it. With over 2,000 inventory items, it is very likely AbleTech has the AT device that will meet your child's needs. If you have any questions regarding the information in this video and/or need help accessing and acquiring assistive technology in Oklahoma, please don't hesitate to contact us. Thank you so much, and we look forward to hearing from you.